Welcome to a journey into calm, where every stone, shadow, and space holds meaning. Today, we explore why simplicity wins in Japanese garden layout. In a world filled with noise, minimalist garden design speaks in whispers. It doesn't shout for attention, it invites stillness, asking you to pause and breathe. This is not just gardening, it's a way of being. Imagine stepping into a garden where nothing feels crowded. One stone lantern, a single pine, the quiet curve of a gravel path. These choices in minimalist garden design allow your mind to settle. Japanese garden layout isn't about adding, it's about subtracting until only the essential remains. It's this restraint that creates peaceful landscaping. Look at a simple raked gravel bed. Waves flow outward like ripples in a pond. There's no water, yet you feel the sense of movement. This illusion is powerful. It captures the essence of nature without needing abundance. This is the heart of minimalist garden design. Suggestion over detail, feeling over form. A single tree in an open courtyard, its shadow shifts throughout the day. In Japanese garden layout, light is a design element. You don't need 10 flowers when one leaf glowing in the sun says everything. Peaceful landscaping lets light, silence, and air do half the work. Minimalism doesn't mean emptiness, it means space to notice. A rounded stone, the texture of bark, the sound of wind through bamboo, these become vibrant when surrounded by quiet. In a minimalist garden design, each detail becomes more alive. Less becomes infinitely more. One of the key principles in Japanese garden layout is asymmetry. Perfect balance is avoided. Instead, a natural, unforced flow is created. This makes the garden feel alive, like nature itself, imperfect, evolving, and grounded. In peaceful landscaping, this asymmetry invites the eye to move gently, curiously. Picture a moss-covered stone tucked beneath a maple tree. Nothing flashy, yet it draws you in. Moss is a quiet presence in minimalist garden design. It softens hard edges and connects earth to structure. Japanese gardens use moss not as filler, but as poetry in green. Fences and walls in Japanese garden layout are never just barriers, they're frames. A bamboo screen doesn't hide, it shapes what you see. By limiting the view, it deepens your focus. This selective framing creates peaceful landscaping where each moment feels composed, intentional. Gravel paths guide movement with grace. They curve rather than cut. In minimalist garden design, even walkways tell a story. A step here, a pause there. These pathways slow your body and your mind. Japanese garden layout is never rushed. It encourages presence. A basin of water reflects the sky, that's all. No fountain, no noise, just stillness. This humble water feature is a classic of peaceful landscaping. It reminds us that beauty doesn't need to perform. In silence, it speaks volumes, clear, simple, complete. Minimalism honors materials. A rough stone, untreated wood, unpainted ceramic. Nothing is covered up. Japanese garden layout lets nature show through. These raw elements feel timeless, rooted in the earth. Peaceful landscaping doesn't decorate, it reveals. A small courtyard becomes a sanctuary, with just a lantern, a fern, and pebbles underfoot. Minimalist garden design turns tight spaces into worlds of their own. You don't need acres, just intention. Japanese garden layout proves that peaceful landscaping is possible anywhere. Pruned pines reach upward like frozen waves. In Japanese garden layout, trees are shaped not to dominate, but to harmonize. Minimalist garden design respects the tree's character while guiding it. This art of restraint is a form of reverence for nature, for simplicity, for peace. Sometimes, what you leave out matters most. No bright flowers, no flashy sculptures, just green, just stone. This absence of excess is not bland, it's bold. Peaceful landscaping invites stillness by removing distractions. It's a visual exhale. A single stepping stone breaks the gravel. It's more than a path, it's an invitation. Each step in minimalist garden design feels ceremonial. You're not just walking, you're arriving. Japanese garden layout turns movement into mindfulness. Even sound is considered. Wind through leaves, a distant bamboo waterspout, shishiodoshi, with its rhythmic knock. These aren't noises, they're part of the design. Peaceful landscaping is multi-sensory. It quiets the world outside and tunes you into the world within. In winter, the garden sleeps. Bare branches, stone dusted in frost, a hint of breath in the air. Minimalist garden design embraces the seasons. It doesn't resist change. It highlights it. Japanese garden layout lets nature teach the lesson of impermanence. A lantern is placed not to illuminate, but to signify. It becomes a symbol of wisdom, of inner light. These small elements in peaceful landscaping add depth and spirit. Minimalist garden design isn't about function alone. It's about feeling, memory, meaning. The act of raking gravel becomes a ritual. It clears more than debris, it clears the mind. This is peaceful landscaping as meditation. Japanese garden layout doesn't separate the gardener from the garden, it unites them. Every edge in a Japanese garden is softened. Even straight lines feel gentle. A stone path may lead to a gate, but it bends, turns, pauses. This natural pacing is central to minimalist garden design. Movement flows like water, unhurried and intuitive. Minimalist gardens use contrast thoughtfully. Rough next to smooth, dark against light, dry beside damp. This quiet drama keeps the space alive. Japanese garden layout thrives on these subtle tensions. Peaceful landscaping finds beauty in the in-between. A garden without flowers may seem incomplete until you notice everything else. The shape of leaves, the curve of a rock, the layering of shadow. Minimalist garden design doesn't lack beauty, it refines it. Japanese garden layout celebrates form, not flex. Open space is a design choice. In peaceful landscaping, the empty area is as meaningful as the filled. A blank patch of gravel is not wasted, it breathes. Minimalist garden design allows spaciousness to calm the eye and quiet the mind. In Japanese garden layout, entrances matter. A subtle gate, a shift in texture, a stepping stone that marks transition. These cues tell you you're entering sacred space. Minimalist garden design doesn't need arches or signs. It whispers, "Begin again." At dusk, the garden transforms. Shadows stretch. Lanterns glow faintly. The absence of harsh light allows mystery to return. Peaceful landscaping embraces the night. Japanese garden layout doesn't resist darkness. It honors it. Bamboo grows tall and straight, yet bends in the wind. This symbol of strength through softness lives in minimalist garden design. It reminds us, simplicity is not weakness. It is resilience, clarity, grace. Peaceful landscaping plants these values in the soil. Not every garden is meant to impress guests. Some are built just for you. A bench beneath a pine, a quiet nook. Japanese garden layout honors intimacy. Minimalist garden design creates private sanctuaries. Peaceful landscaping heals by being deeply personal. When designing simply, you begin to notice more. How light moves, how stillness feels, how the garden breathes with you. Japanese garden layout opens space not just around you, but within you. This is why minimalism wins. It brings you back to yourself. Simplicity is clarity. It's trust in space, in quiet, in small gestures. Minimalist garden design doesn't ask for applause. It offers peace. In every moss-covered rock, every curved path, every breath of wind, peaceful landscaping invites you home. Thank you for joining us in this reflection on the quiet power of minimalist garden design. We hope this journey into Japanese garden layout and peaceful landscaping has inspired you to embrace simplicity, not just in your garden, but in your life. Don't forget to subscribe for more serene design ideas and mindful moments. Until next time, stay grounded, Stay peaceful.